Shiny hunting or catching rare beasts in Hogwarts Legacy has quickly become one of my favorite things to do in the game. I don't know why, but there is something to finally stumbling upon these creatures. They just look really badass and I see so many people do this wrong. So today I decided to dedicate some time to gotta catch them all. Your ultimate masterclass to track down and get your hands on every single shiny in the game as quick and as efficiently as possible, from basic nifflers to the glorious Graphorn. I'm gonna talk about do's and don'ts, things you shouldn't do to not mess up. Oh no! Which prevent you from finding shinies in the first place or simply make it a lot less efficient. So without further ado, let's get right to it. If you want to increase your chances of catching shinies, be sure to leave a like for good luck, good karma, and of course for supporting the channel. It helps me to continue making these videos. It's very much appreciated. Be sure to check out the timestamps in the description, by the way, if you already know a certain thing or just want to speed up the process. Alright, let's start off by getting some things out of the way, as I see so many people doing it wrong, or maybe they have absolutely no clue what they're doing with the shiny hunting. But it is very important to do it right, as otherwise you will miss out on a lot of shinies or not find them in the first place. So I took us to a little Fooper den right here, which is a very nice place to explain what's going on, as they have very bright colors. It's easy to take them apart from each other, so I'm just gonna cast the disillusionment spell right here. So we've got a red one, we've got two yellow greenish ones, and then also a blue one. And the red and the blue are basically males and the yellows are females. So keep that in mind. We've got two yellow females and then the very bright colored ones are both males. So the first big mistake people tend to make when trying to find a shiny is to basically open up the map and wait. Only wait, and they hope to find a shiny after that. But what happens is you simply have the exact same spawn popping up after you've done that. So this will not work in any way. Trust me, but here we go. Once again, we've got the male, that's a female, and that's a male, and there's going to be another one around, which is right there. And she's flying away from us. But what you want to do to make it actually work is first open up the map. And then you're going to go to settings. Very important. After you've waited time, you first want to save your progress manually, and then you want to load it. So if you do this, wait, save, load, you will guarantee have a new spawn popping up. So right now we've got a male blue, we've got a female pink purplish, a male pink purplish, and a yellow pinkish female. So this is definitely a different spawn, as we don't have the regular yellows popping up anymore. So if you are not happy with the result, you can basically rinse and repeat this process. Wait some time at the map, then save, and afterwards load the exact same save file to have a chance of a shiny popping up, as every single spawn pool will be different. Sometimes you will see the same color, same genders popping up, but that's just random luck, and the shinies of course will have the smallest chance of popping up. Another thing that you should definitely not do is only saving and loading without any skipping, as this will not do anything either. The magic basically happens between the wait and save time. So if you skip that part, it will basically never reset the spawn and you will always get exactly the same creatures. Anyways, let's move on to a treat for you guys, where you will have a guaranteed shiny popping up every single time. So this is a specific location I found earlier, made a video for it, which surprisingly didn't get many views, but hey, it's a super overpowered place to get your hands on a ton of money, as right here, ladies and gentlemen, you have only shinies all the time. Look at this. So we've got a shiny female mooncalf, a male shiny mooncalf, another male, but you can tell that every single one of them has exactly the same color. So if you just quickly catch these bad boys one after the other, you can actually make a ton of money with this farm. If you sell every single one of them, it will give you almost 1,000 coins in just like 30 seconds of farming. And I just scared them off a little bit, but if we wait right here, this is crazy, ladies and gentlemen. If we wait, they will all disappear magically, and that's basically because mooncalves simply don't like the light. They only spawn during the nighttime. So if we do that a second time, look at this. We get 6 more mooncalves. What you want to do if you catch shinies, make this so much faster, is first get your hands on a couple talents. The first one right here is Swift. If you hold down a dodge button, it allows you to quickly dash from one place to the next, catch shinies so much faster. While you also want to go to the settings tab, as right here, if you change your difficulty, you can actually catch shinies so much easier. So normally you have the prompt where you have to click buttons a couple times, while if you are on story mode difficulty, look at this, you don't get the prompt anymore. You will instantly suck in the shinies. So if you combine that with the Swift ability, which will make you filthy rich in a very short time. Now, let me show you probably the most efficient way to find shinies in Hogwarts Legacy without having to waste too much time saving, loading, and skipping time, let's say. And ooh, we already got our first one right here, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. So with the story mode difficulty enabled, we can already instantly catch this one, which is going to be fantastic. But right now we're going to chain hunt shinies, which allows us to see different dens in a very short time, so we don't have to skip too much time, and of course we have a chance of finding more shinies in the area. So we're currently at this Kneasel den in the southern part of Maroonweem Lake. Next up, a little bit north of us, we have a Diricol den, and after that a Jobberknoll den. So we've already checked this one right here, so we just caught the shiny. And what we can do next is basically hop on our broom and fly to the next spot. So here we also have a chance of encountering a shiny. And what? No way! Look at this! We found another one, a second shiny in a super short time. Wow, this is insane. So we're also going to catch this one. Say if you're only skipping time on one particular spot, you could have missed this specific creature. While now we will fly to the next den, which is the Jobberknolls. And if we are lucky, we're going to find another one right here. But I think we were already lucky enough. There aren't any around this time. But what we're going to do right now is just land very close to this place. We're going to open up the map. We're going to first skip some time. And then, as usual, nothing will happen. So you're gonna manually save and load, because that is where it happens. So right now we reset the spawn for all the creatures, for the Jobberknolls, for the Kneasels, and also for the Diricols. And who knows, behind the tree right now, we will find 2 shinies. That's a yellow one. Wait a second. We've got a female right here. So no shiny, unfortunately. So now we just fly to the next one. This literally takes a couple seconds. Wait a second. I think we're already too far. So right now we're just going to land at this specific location. You can see that we've got 2 regular Diricols, yellow ones, and also a black. So these are not shiny. Then we're just going to fly to the next post. And surprise, surprise, we got our hands on another shiny. Actually, 2 of them in one single pack. So if you want to get your hands on all the shinies in this game as quick as possible, well, you're just gonna do this method. Multi-farm for them to get your hands on them so much faster. So after doing this a couple times, you will probably have all the shinies of these 3 dens, which is going to be so much more efficient. And you can do this for different spots. So in the Forbidden Forest, we also have a Unicorn and Mooncalf den very close to each other. While right here we've got a Hippogriff den close to a giant purple toad den. Another very nice one, giant purple toads, Thestrals, giant purple toads once again, and also Jobberknoll. So if you chain these together, it will be super easy to find shinies quickly as well. Of course, some shinies will be much more difficult to get your hands on in comparison with others, as they spawn in much smaller pools. For example, Hippogriffs. They only spawn in packs of 2, which dramatically decreases the chances of encountering a shiny. So you're gonna have to do this a lot longer before you can finally stumble upon one. Even more annoying, unicorns and Graphorns, as they only spawn in packs of 1. Let's take the Graphorn as example, as this is probably the most difficult one to get your hands in shiny, as it's purely trying to battle us. We are in combat, we are not allowed to save the game, can't skip time during the wait menu. What you're gonna do basically is just take out your broom, because that is possible during combat, you're gonna fly to this particular ridge. This is, by the way, the only place where you can find Graphorns in the entire game. And now we still have our wand up and ready, while if the combat music ends, our character becomes more relaxed and the Graphorn will also start roaming around again. So this means we can open up the map and we can wait time again. So you don't have to battle the Graphorn at all. You simply skip some time right here. Then you're gonna open up your settings menu. You're gonna manually save just like we did with all the other things. And then we're gonna load the time. So now we got a random new Graphorn, and it's gonna be a little bit more difficult to spot its gender, but trust me, it will be very clear to you when it's a shiny, as they are white. So normally they are red or purple and they have these golden horns, while a white Graphorn is definitely very easy to take apart from the rest of them. So let me just show you a montage of how I get my hands on a shiny Graphorn, as this is just a matter of time. It takes a lot of dedication and patience. I recommend you to listen to some music, heck, maybe even watch a series on Netflix on a secondary monitor. But this simply is the most efficient and only way to quickly get your hands on a specific shiny. It's just a matter of time. It requires a lot of patience, dedication, blood, sweat and tears, let's say, but eventually you will get your hands on the shiny which you are hunting for. So just make it fun for yourself. See it as a challenge and be proud of it once it happens, as not many people will have a shiny Graphorn, trust me. And I'm gonna be honest, I think my first shiny Graphorn popped after like 30 minutes, which is a pretty long time, but for all the other creatures it was much faster. So it can happen. First try. You can find double shinies even. Earlier today I also came across 3 shiny Nifflers, but it can also take a much longer time. But if you just use the right method, then it will be so much easier to get your hands on all the different shinies in the game, as if you look at the method which we used earlier for the Neasel, Dirical and Jobberknoll, then, well, it went super fast. I mean, we first found 2 shinies in a row, and after that once again. So if you first do that one to get your hands on all the different shinies in the game, then you can narrow down to specific ones where you will have to do this wait, save and load process. The satisfaction you get after finally coming across the shiny which you're hunting for, wow, it's probably the best feeling in Hogwarts Legacy. I mean, for me personally, I really enjoy this one. So while I was giving the shiny preach, guys, I was skipping time, saving and loading at this specific spot. Oh boy, it just happened. No way. We got our hands on the shiny Graphorn, ladies and gentlemen. I was just quickly alt-tabbing to actually search for a shiny chance. What are actually the chances to stumble upon one? But here it is, a shiny female Graphorn. So what we're gonna have to do right now is basically take care of it, deal with it, and then we can catch it. So let's do this the real way. Ah! Look at the sun shining. Oh, there we go. She is down. So, yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to get our hands on the shiny Graphorn. Take out the knapsack and... there we go. Bam! Magical beast rescued. Wow, I am so happy about this ending, ladies and gentlemen. I could not have wished for a better one, but... there we go, another shiny Graphorn. So yeah, if you do this for a while, you'll be able to get your hands on pretty much all the shinies in the game, from Puffskeins to Hippogriffs, Needles and Nifflers. I honestly love the Hippogriffs the most. I think they look beautiful. I think they are super cool collectibles, and if you already completed the entire game and are just looking for a new challenge, well, this is definitely it. It's pretty challenging and honestly also so much fun. Guys, big thanks for watching. That's everything for today. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite shiny is. Anyways, good luck with the hunt. I want to wish you an awesome day. Be sure to leave a like if you found this one helpful, and of course, have a magical day. I'll see you guys very soon in the next video. Take care. Peace.